y'all, welcome to High Priestess Glow Tarot. Okay, this video is going to be for our lovely Tauruses on the shadow work that you need to do on yourself. Okay, but before we get into this video, please go ahead and like the video, show your girl some love, and also subscribe to the channel if you are new so we can have more beautiful readings together in the future. Okay, Taurus, let's figure out what shadow work you need to do. What is the shadow work for Taurus? Spirit, what is the shadow work for Taurus? What is the shadow work for Taurus? What is the shadow work for Taurus, please? What is the shadow work for Taurus? What is the shadow work for Taurus, please? What is the shadow work for Taurus? What is the shadow work? Oh, okay. All right, we got our 4 cards, Taurus, here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So, Taurus here, what we got first is inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? That's very interesting, Taurus, because when I did your what's holding you back from your personal growth reading, that was something that came up with inconsistency in your reading. Okay, so listen, what you're thinking about and what you're actually doing in your life, are you being consistent in those things? Okay, are your thoughts, are your actions matching up with your words? Are your words matching up with your thoughts? Are things aligning for you in your life? Are you putting the pen before the paper? You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying here that focus on what it is that you are inconsistent about and realize if your inconsistency serves you well on a daily basis. Is this something that is actually helping to grow you, with you being in and out, with you being inconsistent, with you being hot and cold, with you being decisive and indecisive? Okay, Spirit is saying think about how this plays in your natural daily life and if it serves you to be inconsistent. Okay, like for example, if you started working out like 2 weeks ago, you were doing it every single day, you took a 2-day, 3-day break, and then now you kind of fell off. Now you're not working out every day. You're working out like once or twice a week now just to get it in, and now all your weight is gained back and things like that. And is this serving you? How does this serve you to be in and out, to be dedicated one moment and then just not the next? Okay, so Spirit is saying that you might need to focus a little more on consistency instead of being like, you know, dedicated and then not, or being in one moment and then not. Okay, so that's something that you need to look into. Manipulative. Let go of wanting to exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Ooh, okay, Taurus. So do you need to work on your self-esteem? Okay, that's big. That's a big question at the end there. I feel here that maybe you might have some power struggles. Maybe you want to get the last word. Maybe you want to make sure that you are, you know, right in a situation, or that you're winning in some sort of way here, Taurus. Spirit is saying like you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be the person like that, you know, wins every argument or whatever the case may be. Is this something that is more deeper than, you know, what meets the eye? Like maybe have you been feeling left out in your life when you grew up? Like have you been feeling like you were always wrong, or you had no say so, or you had no control over things? What is it? Okay, Spirit is saying like, do you need to work on your self-esteem? Because somebody always wanting to have some sort of power, always manipulating a situation into the way that they want it to go, is something that is actually internally wrong. Okay, so Taurus, if that's something that you need to look into a little bit more, do you want to have power over something or a situation all the time? Are you super stubborn? Because I know, you know, that might be a quality of Tauruses. They might be a little stubborn, you know what I'm saying? They might not want to listen. They want to do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? They kind of want things to go their way a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Their way or the highway, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay, Taurus. It's okay if that's how you feel. But Spirit is saying like it might be a little manipulative, and it might be something that is actually wrong internally with you and your self-esteem if that's how you move, okay? Negativity. Let go of the pessimistic attitude. It's getting old. Think of something positive right now. Shift your thinking, okay? It's saying think of something positive right now, Taurus, okay? So maybe you've been letting negativity just kind of like float around in your mind too much, float around in your mind too deeply a little bit, okay? And maybe you might have like this glass half empty, you know, view of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you win some, you lose some, and but you feel like maybe you're always losing and you get some small wins every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is saying like that's an ugly way to look at things, okay? It's getting old, it's tired, it's dusty, okay? It's ancient for you to be looking like why me, or feeling like why me, or feeling like the world is against you, or feeling like, you know, you always got to get the short end of the stick. Whatever it is, Taurus, like you have like a negative mindset that you need to shift right now, with Spirit saying. Think of something positive right now and shift your thinking. Anytime that you think of something negative, counter that with something positive right after, okay? Shift your thinking, because you are manifesting your thoughts into real life, because your thoughts moves your attitude. It moves the way that you see the world, and it moves the way that you talk to yourself and others too, okay? So look, shift your thinking to positivity, okay? You may be letting negativity just float around a little too deep, okay? You don't want it to get too, you know, built into your mind, and the next thing you know, you just a negative Nancy all the time, okay? You just that somebody that nobody really wants around because you just negative, okay, Taurus? You might not be doing it like knowingly, but Spirit is saying for you to just realize if you have a negative, pessimistic attitude and shift it, okay? Shift it right away. Victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. Literally, basically what I just said here. Like if you feel like the world is against you, you feel like, oh, it's always me. Why me? Of course this would happen to me. If you ever say those things to yourself, Spirit is saying that like they want the best for you, not the worst. Anything that's happening to you that you feel like is not good in the moment, just take lessons from it. Take it as a lesson, a learning moment, okay? Change your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, for example, like anytime something happens that goes wrong, that not the way I want it to, I say everything happens for a reason, or I don't know what I'm actually being saved from, or I don't know actually what's meant better for me in replacement of what I thought, you know? So shift your perspective, okay? Because if you look at it as like, you know, like this is just not my time, this is just not meant for me, something better is coming, you know what I'm saying? Shift it. Don't look at it as like, oh my gosh, it's always me, oh my gosh, yes, of course this is me, I get the short end of the stick, it's always the worst. Then that's what you're manifesting into your life. But if you shift your perspective, saying like, no, something better is for me, you know, this is just, it's just not my time yet, whatever way, you know what I'm saying? Then you're actually giving life to what's best for you, what's meant for you, okay? The world is not against you. It's not like the universe just chose you out of everybody to just have the worst life, the worst situation. No, there's always a lesson in your life, okay? There's always a lesson. There's always things for you to learn and grow from. And as long as you look at it as such, okay, then it can't hurt you, okay? Take that victim mentality out your mind, okay? You're not a victim. You're a soldier. You're a survivor, okay? Yes, Taurus, this was very, very interesting, okay? This is the shadow work that you need to do and work on yourself, okay, Taurus? If you like this video and it resonated with you, go ahead and give this video a big fat thumbs up, okay? Also, comment down below what parts did resonate. Let's give some encouragement to the other Tauruses in the combo here, okay? And also, subscribe to the channel if you are new so we can have more beautiful, beautiful readings like this in the future. And I hope to see you in another video soon. Peace.